Hey y'all, it's Sheila. I'm back again. Do part 2 from yesterday's video. I hope y'all are staying warm. I know weather is crazy everywhere right now. Alright, so with that, I am with Mandy and G at Seek Heavenly Things and Guillermo de la Parra 303. I am a part of the 12 that Jesus has called together at this time. And I claim that Jesus came in the flesh, bled and died on the cross, rose on the third day. He's Jesus and God in one spirit. He's speaking. He's been speaking. And he's going to continue to speak. So Jesus is my teacher, my friend, homie, brother, dude, whatever. He knows your heart. He knows however you speak to him. He knows your heart. All right. Okay. So this was initially posted 6/30/2025, and this is the extra information on getting on and off the ark. God's physical calendar was 6/6 and spiritual calendar was 10/6. The date that G actually received this message from Jesus was 5/18/2025, and physical calendar 3/9, spiritual calendar 7/9. So again, this is a message from Jesus, the summary of the introductory phase of getting on and off the adventure ark. Okay, so Jesus speaks through G with the rest of this message. You see, I'm inviting you on this adventure ark, so I, Yeshua HaMashiach, can teach you these things, so you can hear my voice supernaturally, so I can call you up for your training. And then once you are on the adventure ark with me, and you know these things, and you've completed the wineskin process, then you will hear my voice supernaturally, and I will call you up when it's time for the first round of blessings. And the first round of blessings is going to be very exciting because you are going to get to showcase your blessings that your Father has given you all in heaven. And now that you have jumped on the adventure ark with me, and you get to experience the wonderful celebration in heaven. When you have completed your training, you will come back, and that is when you get off the ark and go on your missions. So your Father has a huge plan for all of his children. And I want to use all of you as my new witnesses, as my prophets, as my people who know my true gospel, to spread my good news. So we can break out revivals everywhere. So now that you know all about getting on the ark, let's talk more about getting off the ark. As we finish up getting on the ark, okay? The summary of getting off the ark. Well, what does it mean to get on the ark? That means you are completing your spiritual battle and also completing main parts in the physical circles. Getting out of the wilderness is a big step into getting into the ark. But how many days until I told you that the rain has started? But remember, getting out of the wilderness is just one important task to getting on the ark. But then remember, I have told you that there is a year of training with missions, and that is when you start to get off the ark. Some of you have already been on those training missions for some time now. You just don't know it because it's happening in another circle. And some of you have already been doing circles here in this constellation. Do you remember when Mandy and G went to the hospital to start that mission? And I say start because it hasn't finished yet. We will circle back to that mission to complete it at a later date. So you see, getting in the ark is very important, but there's still some work to be done before getting off the ark to your destination, where there is still much more work to be done. But remember, children, I have so many surprises and blessings along the way. Your Father has made this journey a fun and exhilarating journey. Not only will you grow in your relationship with me, but you will also grow into the kings and queens that I know that you will all be. I realize many of you don't understand what's happening right now, and that's perfectly okay. Your Father would never steer you in the wrong direction. I need you to have faith that I have everything in my hands and in my control. My main priority is bringing my children back to me from all of the evil that has infiltrated inside my children's hearts in this world. But remember, you are my children too, and I will watch out for you and make sure that you are taken care of as well, of course. No matter what choice you make, because I will always give you a choice. I will never leave you or forsake you. You see, children, I give you choices, and you can make this journey longer or shorter depending on your choices and what you are willing to sacrifice. Your Father wants the best for you, and that's why I am always there, and I am always teaching you. But I will never let you be without as long as you put your faith and trust in me and come close to your Father. Even if you fall away, you know your Father is loving, caring, gentle, and forgiving. So I will be there for you no matter what. I know you don't do this for rewards, children, but at the end of the day, I do love to reward my children that obey me and love me and do what I ask of them. And that is to help save my children. Okay, so just like I said, this is a very long... sorry. Okay, so just like I said, this will be a very long and beautiful and extensive journey and story that your Father has constructed for all of you. But it's important to take this in 2 steps. It's all about the steps. The next step for some is getting out of the wilderness, which means stepping on the adventure ark with me. And then after you complete your training, the next step is for you to stop at your destination and get off the ark and start the missions adventure. And that is where you will be broadcasting and filming your journey to lead my people to my true gospel and good news. And then the next steps for others is getting into those training missions, and the next step for others is getting into your real missions, even though the training missions are real as well. They are all designed to help wake up my children and this world. So when your next step is to actually start your missions, that means you are very close to getting off that ark. And that is what you want to shoot for now. Okay. If you are ready to go on your missions, but if you aren't ready to go on your missions, I need you to first step on the adventure ark with me and let me train you so you all can go on your missions. Children, I will guide all of you at all times, depending on if you trust in me, no matter where you're at. Just remember, you cannot fail if you always come to me with a humble heart and ask me for discernment and wisdom. Remember to keep knocking, and I will provide. I have so many blessings and gifts for all of you, or gifts for you all, sorry. I just need you to get on your knees, worship me, and ask me for those gifts, and I will give them to you at my perfect timing. Getting off the ark is a glorious thing because then you can start really focusing on setting roots on where I will be placing you. But always remember the parable I gave this group a little bit ago about enjoying every tree you pass by and truly taking time to smell every flower and enjoy every step you take on this road to save my children. By this time, we are done with this amazing task, and all will be amazing, strong and glorious leaders, because you are learning from the most amazing teacher that has and will ever exist, Yeshua HaMashiach, who comes in the flesh, bled and died on the cross, and rose on the 3rd day. This is your Lord God, and I have been speaking and will continue to speak to all of you. And I will continue to guide you on the next steps. So stay focused, children, and make sure to do everything I ask you to do, and always come to me for anything, and I will be there to lift you up and teach you, and at times correct you. just lost my spot. Okay. But a father that loves his children always corrects his children. And as soon as you know it, you will be getting ready to get off that ark and completing your pre-missions. And then when you have completed your pre-missions, you will be getting back on that ark for another glorious adventure and completing more of your missions before you get back on that ark again. Get back on the ark again. For another exciting adventures getting off the ark and go to more places that I have prepared for you. Remember, I have lots of missions for my children, so you'll be getting on and off the ark a lot, just to save and wake up my children and teach them the good news and my true gospel of once saved, always saved. But because once your Father gives you that heart of flesh, he's not going to take it back and put that heart of stone back inside of you. So that is why it is always going to be once saved, always saved, no matter if you fall short from my glory or not. So ask me so I can invite you on this adventure ark, because your Father has so many blessings planned for all of you. So no eyes have seen and no ears have heard of the things that I have prepared for you along this road. Yes, it will be a very hard road at times, but it will be so much fun and so exhilarating. And there will be lots of time to also relax and put your feet up and enjoy the blessings that your Lord God is and will be giving you. I'm so excited for all of my children to start taking these next steps in order to get on the ark, and also to enjoy that time of getting off the ark. And sometimes the waves will get a little bit rough and that ark will sway from left to right. But I promise you, your Father is driving this ship, and everything he does is for the betterment of his children. So just just enjoy the ride and be ready to party with me in heaven. And who knows, maybe you'll party with me here on earth soon too. I love you so much, my children. This is your Lord God, and I have spoken. And then he's got some scriptures that you can read along with this. It's Isaiah 52, 2-5, Psalm 33, all of it, Revelation 10:3, Isaiah 5, 7-10, 2 Corinthians 13, 5-8, Proverbs 11:13, Amos 8:17, and Amos 8, 1-7. Philippians 6, 5-7, but that's in the Heavenly Bible. Ephesians 2, 9-12, and 1 Corinthians 1, verse 17. All right, y'all. So again, if you don't know Jesus, ask him to come into your heart. Admit that you're a sinner, and that you admit that he is your Lord of Lords, King of Kings, that he came in the flesh, bled and died on the cross, rose on the third day. He will save you. Okay, and then after salvation comes the wineskin process. And so that's where he'll help you with all the traumas and the pains and, everything that we've gone through in life. Things you don't remember, if you ask him, he will bring it to you on his timing, which is perfect and pleasing. All right, I hope this finds you well. I will see you all next time. Bye.